Hey everyone, we are Leen and Wim, a couple from Belgium. We have set out on an epic cycling journey from Belgium all the way down to the southern tip of Spain, over 2,750 kilometers in 32 days. Join us in our video diary as we ride through stunning landscapes, tackle challenges and experience all the surprises along the way. Subscribe and hop on for the ride of a lifetime. I don't feel rested when the alarm rings this morning. Despite our bivouac appearing calm, or rather sounding calm, dubious noises through the night kept sleep at bay. Around 1 a.m. a car pulled up. A dog was let out and wandered close to our thankfully well-hidden tent. He sniffed the fabric, toppled two of our food bowls that were left outside, and then trotted back to his unsuspecting owner. In hindsight, we were lucky he didn't give us away. His owner, as it turned out, had come to this peaceful picnic spot for rather unsavory business. From the moment he arrived, cars kept coming and going every half hour. A few words were exchanged each time, car doors opened and closed, and the visitors drove off again soon after. At one point, the man seemed agitated. He walked in our direction, speaking sharply and angrily. My breath caught. All I could think was, please don't find us. I don't understand a word of Spanish, yet I listened intently, frozen, barely daring to breathe. Eventually, he turned back. We were still undiscovered. Car door slammed again, another vehicle left. And so the pattern continued, an endless procession of late-night visitors. My guess, drug deals. Wim, however, suspects another type of transaction entirely. A woman in a car, perhaps. Not an illogical thought, given that each visitor stayed for at least half an hour and the man didn't leave until 6 in the morning. A drug dealer wouldn't usually linger in one spot that long. We'll never know what shady business unfolded less than 20 meters from our tent, but one thing is certain, it wasn't meant for daylight. The morning begins with a climb, my kind of start. My legs feel fresh and so does the air. We are immediately chewing dust and I don't even mind. The track winds beautifully between low hills, sometimes bathed in soft morning light, sometimes slipping into shadow. It's September now and the autumn sun has to work hard to rise regally above these peaks. Soon the trail deteriorates, tall grass and vicious thorns take over. But we don't yield, we paddle on stubbornly. The map shows a better gravel road just ahead. We only need to push through a little longer. We should have learned by now, when the path becomes overgrown with thorns, it's a bad omen. Sure enough, it dead ends at a large gate with a sign warning of private property. The thorns that missed us on the way up gleefully get a second chance as we fight our way back down. Every other trail over the ridge seems to hit a fence as well, so there is no choice but to reroute around the mountain, an extra 25 kilometers. As usual in such moments, Wim's pace shoots up. Whenever we take a wrong turn or face a detour, he feels an unstoppable urge to make up the lost time. I try to hold his wheel, gritting my teeth, refusing to let go.
We walk to the growl of a sleepless dawn, a trail of ghosts where the night moved on. The gate stood tall, it's one and clear, but the wind said freedom starts right here. Maps full of promises, paper lies. We chase horizons that won't apologize. Every no becomes our song. The road just dares us to move along. We roll through dust and disbelief, past every border drawn to this sea. They build their walls, we let it be. We don't belong to private property. Thorns on our shins, sun on our neck, dreams in the dirt and sweat on our backs. Every wrong turn, every scar writes who we are and where we are. We roll through dust and disbelief, past every border drawn to deceive. They build their walls, we let it be. We don't belong to private property. Barbed wire glints like a crooked crown. It marks the edge where hope breaks down. But fences rust and signs decay, and still the wild will find a way. We roll through dust and disbelief, past every border drawn to deceive. The world says no, we still agree to never kneel to private property. You can chain the gate, you can fence the tree, you can brand the ground, but not the dream in me.
We hit another detour in a nearby village where a new road is under construction. Thankfully it's Sunday, so the site is deserted. We sneak across the fresh tarmac feeling like intruders until a motorcyclist does the same, which oddly reassures us.
Ja.
The cold front from a few days ago is long gone. I no longer dream of warm gloves. At 34 degrees Celsius, Spain feels like an oven. Most villages we passed during siesta hours seem deserted, save from a few scrawny cats who eye us curiously as we unpack our snacks. We follow endless straight roads through what locals had warned me would be nothingness, the famous emptiness of inland Spain. Yet, even here there is no shortage of litter along the roadside. Climbing through this nothing in such heat is anything but nothing. I am sweating faster than I can drink.
Koelend, precies.
Our destination today is Consuegra, a town best known for its old white windmills crowning the ridge above. The Molinos de Consuegra are legendary, immortalized in Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes. In that story, the noble yet delusional knight mistakes the windmills for fearsome giants and charges into battle against them. The mills, originally built in the 16th century to grind grain, have become symbol of Spain's literary heritage. 12 remain standing on the Cerro Calderico ridge, beautifully restored, each bearing a name like Sancho or Rusio, nodding to characters from Cervantes' tale. When we first spot them, there is still 10 kilometers of straight road ahead, seemingly endless. But of course, it does end, and when it does, we treat ourselves to a glass of wine and a beer at a local terrace. It's there that Wim's phone rings. His brother is calling. A call we have been half expecting, yet dreading. News from home. Wim's father's health has declined over the weekend. The message hits hard. So far from home, emotions multiply. Helplessness, fear, sorrow, guilt. Questions arise about what this means for our journey, but before we even discuss it, Wim's mother sends a message. Both she and his father want us to continue, and so we will. Before we left, Wim's father had told him, "When you get back, you can tell me all your stories." So, dear Jos, we are collecting them for you, and you wouldn't want to miss a single one.